Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Create a Club episode. This is our 13th episode. We are just about to start our season in the Championship. We have had three successive promotions. This is going to be pretty tough with if you've been following, you would know that we started off with a bunch of wonder kids and we've kept the majority. We've lost two main ones. Those two main ones have helped the club's finances, in all fairness. As you can see from when we took over, we went into the red very, very slightly. You can also see in those two Januaries where everything has been pretty much boosted up and it's kept us going, in all fairness. The big one is going to be this season and basically getting promoted. If we do, we're going to end up with a fair lump of cash. There has been something I have been considering doing as well, which is if you go in, you've now got an option on the PlayStation Store. I may, and I've not decided this yet, on the basis of how this has all worked. Um, you can give yourself a lump sum of cash which you have to pay for. I might do that to try and help the save along. Alternatively, I may not, purely because I've already been given some really, really good players to start off with anyway. Um, just going to have a little look here. Shame we probably could have got him at a bit of a cheaper price. Cratton Matcher, he was our main man anyway. Just want to check out some of these players. He looks okay. Depending what he wants wage wise, though. I reckon that we wouldn't even get him in anyway. The other one I wanted to have a look at was Abdallah Seema. He's very, very similar, and we could probably very easily get him. Barely played at Brighton. Uh, 50 games, we'll put this down to 600k. There we go. Tompkinson with loans. Optional fee, optional fee, optional fee. More than happy to do that. Get rid of that. Give you a 20% rise. Oh, he wants 30. What about 25? Can we settle on that? He can. So if we go up, he'll be end up on 25k a week. Even more clubs are coming in for Tompkinson. Just curious with this fella. Like they're offering around the £1 million mark. We paid £110,000 for him. So he's not a regular starter. He won't be a regular starter. So there is no point when it comes to leave. Have we just signed this fella? No, we've had him for a few seasons. he's definitely worth keeping hold of. Not sure about the rest of the fellas yet. Yeah, we shall leave it as so. Cheltenham in a friendly incoming. Wow, they're all coming out for him. Obviously, they're only optional fees that they're throwing out. There you go, down the bottom you can see boost bank balance. So if I went now and clicked here, you got all, I mean, like, as you can see here on the apply to game, that's just in the wallet. If you go to here, you know, £200 million boost. Incredible. You can also apply no work permits, which would be nice. It would have been lovely for this save. The amount of players that I've lost not being able to do that. Let's get this friendly out of the way. And I believe it's game time. It's a 1-0 win. Obviously, Cheltenham no mugs in that respect. Completely Suzuki. Purchase the magic sponge. Just so everyone's aware, in future Liverpool episodes and probably Southampton, you will see me going on about that. Just purely because I'm so far ahead in no saves than I am to this save. Victor has just gone and got himself a new contract, but this fella here, I'm surprised because he's actually playing in the league above us. So I'm quite surprised that that's actually happened. But it is what it is. Okay. Escobar and Cabot. Okay, Obrador does not want to be in contention for the captaincy. That is my fault by accidentally taking him off. This fella's really, really popular. Oh, look at that. I think I will save our money. My God. It's going to be interesting this season if we can continue and sort of continue to get the trophies that we've already been getting. According to this, we are the favourites for Rotherham. And what side are they going to put out? Okay. It still looks reasonably decent. I'm happy with it. Can we start the campaign off with a victory? No, 1-1 though. Looking at possession and our shots, we definitely had the better of it. We're up against some big teams here. I did see that Everton are in here as well. So and Watford. Inter Miami for Jonathan Tompkinson. Alejandro Cantero. I think he'd be a great player for me to get. The only problem is all these work permits malarkey. He can play anywhere across the front three and he looks fairly decent. And yet again, it's a work permit thing. Just intrigued. He's still not got a contract. Okay. Might need to adjust the old budgets here though. Still think he wouldn't even come on a work permit. I don't think we'll even get him, but he's got more interest in joining Sampdoria. It's worth a go. Look at that, apply at all players interested. Palmer have gone in for him. Susic for a work permit. He'd be someone I would absolutely love to get in. Carabao Cup first round, Sutton at home. Three 0. Morgan Rogers with a couple of goals. I think we got him on a free transfer, didn't we, from City? Yeah. Really good signing. Worth a few quid now as well. Carabao Cup second round. Automatic draw. Oh no, I didn't want to quite do it that way. Do you know what? We can process it. We got Wigan Athletic up next. Coventry at home. TNS have come in for Ian Jones. Absolutely. Look at this. Got a chance to try and sign him and he can't even come on a free. Whereas if I'm a Premier League club, it would be no issues at all. I'm surprised that Dan Happ is keeping out Agicum, to be honest. He's worth a few quid now as well. He has done really, really well. Asiacum still could get up to 4.5 star on potential as well. Can we overturn Coventry? Yes, we can. 3-1 sees us bolt up into third. Interesting game next, which is going to be Ipswich away, which is the team that we got promotion with last season. Okay, so Basent Selena is going to Parma. Where is this focus? Let's have a little look. Sasima couldn't come. Cantero, is this the same fella? Am I going nuts? Yeah, it is. No, Cantero. What that was all about? $1.4 million there for Cantero. I do feel as though I am wasting my time though, unfortunately, just because everything comes public knowledge, doesn't it? I'll be very, very shocked if he came yet again. It's ridiculous. Need a player of Susic's quality. Now this guy I do like the look of. This could be a loan move here I might be able to make. With a optional future fee. They want 10 million for him. I don't want him to be able to be recalled. They want 10 million for him. See if I can get that down to 8. Ooh, and now well, hello there. They want a mandatory. Let's go with that. Well, I'm pretty sure that we'll have the money to purchase him. Mind you, doesn't mandatory come out straight away? Nice 2-0 win away from home at Ipswich. Exactly what we wanted. He's dubious. Can't give him that. Minimum fee release clause needs to be a bit bigger than this. Groin strain, 5 to 7 weeks for Zaire Emery is not ideal. I think the answer here is a certain no. Hendrick is not leaving the club. It takes 3 figures for me to even consider. Right, these players are all expecting to be loaned out, are they? Very easy to forget about these regents. Right, they've been offered. Another win here will be fantastic. That's a cracking start to the season. In second, behind Watford, level literally with Everton. Some big names to put us in and around now. So two of them couldn't find offers, so we tried. We tried, but we got nowhere. 1 week. Yeah, there's one deal that has been hindered again. Purchase transfer restrictions. We've gone up to 35 million of Eintracht Frankfurt. Still not good enough. Wigan at home in the Carabao Cup. I am expecting a win here. Two-one win. Don't like what I see there though with Hendrick being injured. I just hope it's nothing serious. Oh, it's 4 to 5 weeks. Twisted ankle. It's not ideal. But we have reached the third round of the Carabao Cup, which is nice. And we're going to play Brentford away from home. Brighton held on to Alexis McAllister. Match highest earner clause. They also have João Pedro, who is wanted by a lot of teams as well. Okay. We haven't got the funds. We'll just see what happens there. And now Malaga going for Cantero, which he will probably go. Tough game here against Brighton, by the way. If I got anything here, I'd be overly happy, to be honest. They've got a really, really good looking side. Surprised they're in 11th at the moment. We come out 3-2 winners. It's looking really good. Really, really happy so far. Was this the kid I got in from Manchester United? It was. transfer window is about to close. There's not really any business I want to do, if I'm honest. João Pedro and Trossard, they got some ballers there. I think I'm going to decline now. Yeovil coming for Dackers, that is absolutely fine. Hendricks got Young Player of the Month. Wayne Rooney has got August Manager of the Month. We get third place there, which isn't a bad thing. Mel Evans. Okay. I'm going to accept that just because he's a regen that hasn't really done too much. Quintero has gone to Malaga. Accrington are coming for Fawn, who I am not interested. Evans has gone to Ipswich. Sooner this passes, the better, so nobody can try and poach any of my players. Yep. That's fine. I will make do with what I've got. As you can see, when it comes to transfers here, I haven't really done anything. And when it comes to wages, like, wow, we are sitting in 14th. Got teams like Brighton paying out 1.2 million now. Everton has spent 66 million quid. João Pedro has left the club. He's gone to Bayer Leverkusen. So we kept the squad together for our transfer deadline, which is absolutely fine. Haven't lost anyone. Now it's just about cracking on with the season and basically just trying to get as far up into January. Ben Doak has made his debut for Scotland. Love to see that. Yeah, it's just about getting into the back end of January to trying to see who we can nick on a free transfer ready for next season, basically. Obviously, we need to be in a good position where we're probably looking towards promotion to help that out as well. Got a few regular internationals in the side now, which always helps also. Peterborough at home next. Goalkeeper's out for a few days. So it's going to be an interesting next sort of month, really, with a few of my players that are out as well. So, Jeff Rene Adelaide. That is a name that I know. Why do I know that? And he looks pretty good. Kind of feel as though, why would I not? I'll try me luck. Yet again, I can't see him coming because of this stupid work permit, I think. Hopefully we can get ourselves a win here. We can't, it's 2-2. Daniel Jefferson with a late goal. We've had the better of the game again. It's the championship. It's pretty much quite a big mess up there from what I can remember when you sort of do these in there. So he wants a fair chunk of change. I'm not going to give you this. I'm not going to give you that. But we'll try and work out a deal. I still don't think they'll let you join us, but we'll try. Whoa. How on earth I managed to click that button while trying to forward, I'll never know. Escobar is unhappy with his contract. He's got a cheeky little minimum fee release clause in there as well. We're going to offer him a deal. Maybe not to the degree that he wants, and he still wants his minimum fee in there. I need to... Wow, Ethan Galbraith actually signed for Luton Town from us. And he's playing on the regular for him. Fair play. There we go, Jeff Rene Adelaide. Yet again. A win here is really needed. There at the bottom of the table. And we got the win. It's a 3-1 win. Puts us top of the table. This Morgan Rogers, he's been quite the signing for me personally. He does have a minimum fee release clause, which is concerning. Might have to be something I might have to look at before January turns up. Hendrick is back, which is pretty massive to be honest, because he's the man that's really gonna send us up if anything. Can we get one over Blackpool here? No, we can't. I think if we make playoffs this season, I think that'll be pretty decent, if I'm honest. Ideally, I don't really want that. I'd like to go much further. couple of tough looking away games now incoming. Yeah, Emery's back. Escobar gets his new contract. Concerned a few of my guys might end up leaving on their release clauses at this rate. And as expected, Rene Adelaide rejected again. Can never just seem to get him in. Purchase dodgy lasagna. Brentford away. They are a Premier Division outfit. Can we shock them? Or is this the end of the road in the Carabao Cup for us? Oh, it's the end of us. On penalties. Shame. We made the third round though. Kessler Hayden that missed. Blackburn away from home. I think if we are struggling around January, I might have to end up getting some loan deals in from Prem players that are not playing as much. 3-3. It's not good considering we were 3-0 up. That's not good there at all. West Brom up next. And Rodgers twisted ankle 5 to 6 weeks. That is a shame. Because he's been really, really good. Okay, well, it was only 400k we lost that month. Right, these next two games are pretty massive. They're both at home. So I am expecting 2 wins here. There's one. Hendrick with a hat-trick. Thierry Emery with the other. Now we need to give Reading one as well. Yeah, of course we're going to offer to postpone. Yeah, any time you're going to be without players, you need to postpone your games. That is an absolute certainty. A lot of postponements, in all fairness, for a lot of the bigger teams as such. Right, a win here is pretty vital. And we got it. It's 2-0. It puts us in touching distance. We are the only unbeaten side so far. I can't see that happening, staying for too long, but okay, so we've got a bit of a break now. We're sitting comfortable at the moment. Everything is going really, really well. Is there anyone else in here around that A mark? Louis Barry. Okay, it might be someone I might have to have a look at in around January sort of time. But so far, so good. A really, really good start, I feel. Is he still without a contract? What has that done? No, he has signed a new deal, which is a little bit of disappointment. I really would have liked to have got him in. I still may try, providing I mean a lot's providing that we get promoted. Might take us a couple of seasons. It's been plain sailing so far. And the idea with this side that we wanted to integrate into this was that these Wonder Kids were only going to get better. So, and so far they have. I still feel as though you need to be about 8 years in to really see what they can do. And this is only our 4th season, so I've just seen that there's been an offer for Theo Asgard, and to be completely honest, I think I'm going to have to accept it, just purely because he doesn't play for us. He's 2.9 million. Now he is worth 3.5. Now I brought him for 700k. He is playing occasionally, but he's never starting. He's not officially a starter. His contract is running out. He's unhappy. I feel as though it's a no-brainer. We make a few quid on him as well. I can't see why I would even consider it. Sunderland up next. Hopefully we can get ourselves a win here. All these away games are so tricky in Championship. 2-2. I'm not overly disappointed with that. There's so many good sides in this division, anything can happen. It's good to see João Victor as really coming on strong. Away to Sheffield Wednesday next. It's not going to be easy at all. And there we go. Philo Asgard is going to join Valerenga. Nice bit of profit for us. Has he actually gone now, though? Transfer will go through Friday the 9th of January. That is fine. Okay, way to Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, we've given him a good tonking there. Hendrick with a hat trick. Massive result there. Injury seems to be a big thing. João Victor. This is really, really good to see from him because if you look here, I mean, he barely played in the National League. He's played a little bit, obviously, here. As you can see here, look, if you look, 14 starts, 22 subs. He played a bit more last season. This season, ever present, and he is playing phenomenal. 7-4-2. Fair play to him. He's really coming out looking good now. Norwich at home next. Not risking Rodgers. I can't blame him. We are favourites in this one, but we're not odds-on favourites, so a draw there doesn't surprise me. Annoying to concede late on. So it's not a three-horse race, but it's definitely three teams that are showing up there. By the way, look at Ipswich Town. They came up with us, and they are right up there. Seems like everyone we seem to be playing at the moment are sort of in that top 10. I think I might have to go loans with optional fees. Try them out, see if they're any that are half decent. If they can help us go up, then great. As I said, I might invest in the £200 million. Wow! So João Victor, Player of the Month, Hendrick and Zaire Emery, second and third. Yeah, it'd be interesting, sort of a real big kitty. But to be honest, like, kind of defeats the object really in a certain way. Not sure whether I'm happy doing that as of yet. I'll make my decision soon enough, but I don't know yet. 4-2 win. Hendrick with 2, Doak and Rodgers. Caesars go up into second. Watford are away. By the way, we are 15 games unbeaten. Really, really good. This fella here, Rodgers, he's been really, really good. However, we do only expect the team to end up reaching the playoffs. I would be happy to make the playoffs if I'm honest, but if we can go even further than that, I will be more than happy. El Bilal Toure, he's a forward, playing for Toulouse. Hasn't overly been really impressive. Ben Doak has been showing remarkable improvements. That's what we like to see. Does that mean that his value is going up with the way that he is playing? 15.5 million. Here's another one. If you look here, he played, but so many substitute appearances. A lot of players called up. Hendrick in Brazil under 22s, worth £32 million right now. We love to see it. Hull away, not an easy fixture. We draw 1-1. Lots of draws. Lots of teams have got into double figure wins. We haven't as of yet. We are now 7 points behind Watford, who seem to be flying at the moment. International Jerry. Adam Wharton on international duty. Interesting. I'm intrigued about him actually, because he looks really, really decent. He's worth a few quid. Reports are still saying 4.5. Okay, that's good. Yeah, of course we'll postpone. Yeah, Emery for the under 21s, which is normal. So Stoke up next. Just intrigued. Emre Tesgel. I was fully expecting to see his name pop up, and it didn't. And I can't even see it here. Is he still a player with them, or am I missing out on something here? Ah, there we go. So he was purchased by Burnley. He does have a minimum fee release clause. Could be someone I might be interested at a later date. Possibly. Need a win here, please, gentlemen. And we most definitely did win. 5-1. Now, John Jules, I picked him up from Arsenal on a free transfer, I believe it was, and he is worth a few quid now. It's good to see a lot of these players are really showing up well this season, and their price and value is really starting to show that as well. I feel as though we may have enough to make a run at this league, you know. There's no shock there then. I still don't think he's playing enough at the moment. He's really not. He's not happy. He is wanted. There is a possibility that I may even try and sell him. He's just not playing. So I assume that we're going to be without a few players. Without a few is an understatement. Look at the side. Why wasn't this one cancelled? This could be a nightmare for us. We still won the game. Now we are sitting in a really good position. 18 unbeaten. Really good start to the championship, should I say. Cannot complain. And even if you look down the bottom left there, it says our unbeaten run away from home is 10. That in itself is pretty impressive. So what we will do is we will face Derby here and we will call back the end of today's video. It's been a really phenomenal, to be honest, start to the season. Cannot complain, even if we sort of didn't walk away from this game with anything. It's still been brilliant. We're up there, we're interested, we're involved. Funnily enough, speak the devil, I open my mouth and we do lose. We lose 3-2 to Derby. Does put us in second. Still a disappointing collapse. So basically we were 2-1 up and we ended up losing. Nothing too major, shall we say. To be honest, it's been a real phenomenal run that's put us in this position. We can't complain in any way, shape or form. It's been a really good start to the season. We will start. We've got two really tough games coming up next. I believe I saw it was Sheffield United and Burnley. Bellingham is happy to stay. Fair play if that's what you want to do. Still doesn't mean you're going to be getting much game time. So yes, I am correct in what I am saying. So Sheffield United and Burnley up next. It's really tight, but really pleased with how things are going. Hendrick scored 20 goals, been really good. So far, really impressed with Morgan Rogers. He's been really good. So we'll catch up with you next time. We're literally about 40% of the way through the season. Been really good. Really impressed. Hopefully, in a few episodes, we will be a Premier League team. So join us next time. Please give us a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment. Tell me how you think we're going. Should I use this naughty little cheat of 200 million? So like the owners have thrown some money in. Let us know. We'll see. I still look at it as a cheat, but it might be an interesting thing to do. We'll see. But take care. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.